If you're NoRhythm, leave the video. If you're LTG, leave the video. I'm about to go in. I'm fucking pissed at the shit that just happened. And I had to talk about this because I'm gonna keep getting I know I'm gonna keep getting angry about it. And I know I have to talk about it eventually. So, this shit. YouTube, what the fuck is going on here? What is wrong with y'all? These motherfuckers fucked everything on my channels. It was one thing on the first channel when my first channel got destroyed by the fairy tale videos, which were from years ago, which I give zero fucks about. I absolutely don't give a shit about those. Those fucked my first channel when I was doing like the this is how you don't plays at first. Then and then like at that time I had over 1,400 subs, okay? When that happened, I had 2 to 3 days. Like I'll have a screen cap because they gave me like a warning or some shit about it. Okay, that's one thing. Then my second channel, which okay, like this other channel, it was supposed to be my backup channel, right? My backup channel. It was supposed to be my backup channel. Then there, I was able to save those. This is how you don't plays on my first channel, like all like around 60 videos. Okay, and I was making those in the course of 3 years. I'm still making one now, and I'll get to like the only one I was able to save. Motherfucker. When I did is he getting by the roster Smash edition, Smash Online edition? Oh yeah, I was doing good. I was pulling 4,000 views and over. Then the second video I did really into that. Is he getting by the roster? Street Fighter edition. Now I was getting not nearly as many views. Like I remember I only had like up to 100 views. Then this bitch, this faggot ass motherfucker, NoRhythm. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, man. You are off the fucking. I'm getting you that Thanos streaming. Like that's it. That's gonna be it for you, man. I'm tired of your shit. I am tired of your fucking shit. I'm getting you off the internet. I'm getting you off the internet, and that's gonna be it. Like this is like the last time we're gonna hear about your ass. That's it. You're gone. One way or another, you're gone, motherfucker. Cause I commented on your shit saying, "Oh, thank you for having really good footage for when you own LTG with this one character G." I only used one match, not two, one. People can look at. Oh yeah, well y'all won't be able to look at the bad guy's video soon, but what happened here was I commented that on the video. Apparently that was a bad move, cause he took it upon himself. His only personal interaction with me was when he saw my comment, he came to my channel, he saw the video I was talking about when it was actually finished and went up online. Then he said, "You have 24 hours to delete this video. If not, I'm gonna copyright strike you." What? Nigga, what? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck does that? That's madness. That's insane. You can't just do that, you motherfucker. You're a fucking bitch for that shit. And as you figure, he like copyright struck the video like an asshole. Ignoring my fair use rights, which I'm gonna get into later because no one really knows about fair use. Not even YouTube. I'm gonna get to that later as well. Then this shit. I do the video again, and that was like my latest video on the second channel, Dark Side, which y'all can't look for because it got taken down. But I'll explain that right about now. So another thing is that when I did the video again, he struck it a second time. Even though I said in the description, I better not see your ass, NoRhythm, because there is no footage I used from your fucking channel, yet the copyright strike went fucking through. What the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck? What type of shit is that? That makes no fucking sense. That's how you know YouTube didn't look into this shit for a fucking second. Like the dickless dumb fucks that they are. YouTube fucking it up yet again. That's when I got the second copyright strike, right? Now, I wasn't able to catch that because I was coming from work at UPS, which I would want to talk. I think I'm going to talk about like a little later, like in this whole rant, anger fest. But I was also able to capture the streams for LTG, right? I was uploading those. I was getting, like some good views, 400, 100 here, 100 there, it was fine. This is motherfucker LTG himself. Copyright striking a slew of them when I have him as unlisted. What? How the fuck did you even get those? This man must have been stalking my ass for a week straight, cause I was doing that for about a week, somewhere around there. Like I was posting that shit to the Discord. Again, I was posting it to the Discord. I can't really like check right now, cause like my computer's fucking up. So what that divulged into was a slew of copyright strikes from LTG. What the fuck? YouTube, what the fuck? That should not fucking happen. Now, for this case, okay, when I got a slew of those copyright strikes, that's when a second copyright strike from NoRhythm, which made no fucking sense, zero sense. And then LTG, when he did like a slew of those copyright strikes, that fucking that decimated my channel. So no one can look at, I decided I don't play these anymore unless I remake them again, which is gonna be a motherfucking bitch. Which is gonna take a long fucking time. We're talking about me making like hour-long plus videos on Sonic Forces. Let's see, Sonic Forces, Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, God of War. God of War is gonna take me the longest fucking time because that's the remake sequel thing or whatever. That's over 60 hours of footage from fucking Darkside Phil, his faggot ass. Secret Amanda, the freaking demake, that shit. I'm gonna have to like do all that shit again. Like that's like 12 is how you don't plays with others being in the works, which I was seeing footage of by okay, like I have some of that as like private for like the other ones I was trying to work on that channel. That's what would be like a backup channel until I really get like the ball rolling with the content. This is how you don't plays on them. And yeah, this also includes Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, Sword really. I was on 3 parts for that shit. Now, YouTube fucked up here. Massively. massively because simply the fact that when all those strikes happened and went through, they fucked me by not letting me know when I saw this shit. It was within 5 hours. I couldn't see the shit because I was at work. Now, when I'm at work, that's 4 hours. Or bare minimum, these days, 3 hours. Bare minimum. And when I saw all those strikes happening, that was 5 hours. Now, when I got back home, I was panicking because, okay, like, my YouTube app is fucking up right now. What's going on? Come to find out, when I opened up the computer, channel was terminated. In 5 hours! What the fuck? What the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck? I get what the big old massive what the fuck are you doing, YouTube? That's fucked up. How are you gonna delete the channel practically instantly? You don't give me a day. Within 5 hours, channel was gone. Channel went bye-bye. That was it. They're like, oh, we see you get multiple strikes. Your channel's gone. Down to the original channel too. It wasn't just 3 strikes. It was more than that. I was getting like 7 strikes on that very first channel when it was called Trey Pinland. Again, yeah, like my name's Trey Pinland. Anyways, now the dark side one, it only had 80 something subs. Yeah, this shit happened. So apparently, your channel is fucked if it somehow has, you know, like a lot of videos. You'll get like a lot of strikes on that, like, you know, on that channel. Then they on YouTube sees that and they're like, okay, well, fuck your channel. We're taking it down instantly. What is that shit? It's either that or they fuck the system to where the channel gets taken down instantly, practically instantly. Oh, like barely even having like an hour for that shit. Like the timing was so pristine, so fucking perfect to where I couldn't catch it. Again, I couldn't catch it. And again, like another way YouTube fucked me over is that there's no way to get those videos back. The channel's fucked because of that. I can't even download the videos anymore. I'm very fucking pissed about that because that means I have to dedicate hours upon hours, weeks upon weeks, months and months trying to get those videos back out because they were so fucking long and they took a long fucking time to make. Get these motherfuckers. We're gonna strike your channel for a motherfucker that okay, he made like, you know, a slew of streams, but he was able to like, you know, make those within, you know, 7 hours, 6 hours, and you know those are up on YouTube within what, like within at the most 10 hours, really, because it was giving me like, you know, difficulties to actually download those fucking videos. Well, those like archive streams. Like, you know, like this whole stream thing is still on the iffy side. Like maybe unless you like broadcast it, but even then technical problems. Anyways, what the fuck? Because of that shit, I decided to take it upon myself to, you know, well, left for one, get those streams. Like, I'm gonna get just a few of them because I'm tired of LTG shit and I'm tired of NoRhythm shit. I've already given them, like, you know, guideline strides because this is some bullshit. This is very disrespectful, entirely disrespectful. Like, this is fair use. I don't need permission with fair use. Yeah, YouTube, they have a stick up their ass, and like the stick snapped in their ass, and now they're anally bleeding over this whole copyright shit. which they fucking honestly shouldn't. At least when it pertains to, okay, now the thing about this whole copyright strike thing, like, this whole copyright thing is downright abusive, and they don't go about it well at fucking all. Because it's like, okay, it's one thing when we're talking about, like, you know, videos that got struck. It's another thing when we're dealing with, like, you know, taking down channels, and they have no fucking way to actually get the videos back. When we're talking about the ones that didn't get striked, that never got striked, that should be fair. Like, it's again, like, it's one thing when we're talking about, like, like the struck videos, but what about, like, the freaking video? What about the other videos? What about the majority? Like, we're talking about the minority being lost and the majority being lost as well. Like, nothing was saved, and then their system fucks up. Again, I explained that. So it's like one case you give me, like, you know, about 2 days. Another case, instant termination, instant, you know, Thanos treatment. That's unjust as all fucking hell. That's injustice. Why can't y'all be consistent with this shit? Like, it boggles me. It makes no sense. I don't know. Maybe there is some bullshit out there saying, like, that can explain this sort of shit, where it's indeed not an error, but still bullshit. Bullshit is bullshit. That's factual. Now, again, what the fuck is wrong? Like, they're freaking training these creators, which who aren't good. They're far from fucking good. You already have a fucking bitch ass motherfucker, LTG, who's on some infamous shit. You know, same for Phil. He's a lolcow. Yeah, they take him just as seriously as a company, which they don't do fucking a good job anyway, because you know they didn't investigate any of that shit. They didn't look into the fair use law that they're pelted with day in, day out. You're just familiar with this shit. And it's also like, they're going after a channel that doesn't have much of any, you know, subs in the first place. Like, I'm not known on, like, the casual level. It has to be, it has to be pertaining to them for them to catch the shit one way or another, either by comment or by, you know, maybe it came up on, like, recommendations, or, like, it was one of their faggot viewers, their fucking dick sucking, deep throwing ass viewers that, you know, that find me one way or another on some FBI shit. It's like, he took me down all because I have his streams up. That's extremely petty for one, and that's extremely, you know, like, selfish. And then like, it's also like, again, like, I had the videos unlisted, these, like, archive streams, so there wasn't a way for me to, you know, profit off of them. I was gonna use them for, you know, either, like, this is how you don't plays, or, you know, this is how you don't plays, or other, you know, is again barred by the roster or some shit. Because, like, you know, I was planning to probably do one for Phil or whatever. Like, basically, you know, like, you know, he, like, LTG, anyone else, you know, they're getting destroyed by this isn't that character. Because, you know, like, sometimes you'll see, like, the same characters, you know, just get rid of the same guy. I found that to be, like, a little, like, repetitive. At least here, there's variety and whatnot. Now, DSP, he took this, like, you know, in his own sort of weird way, because at least he kind of realizes that, well, still fuck DSP for one, that's fucking sure. If it was gonna be taken off the internet, no one would give a shit. I want to make that clear. at least he's like, okay, well, fuck them, fuck their videos about me. This is slander, which isn't slander. It's factual shit because we're using your footage. Um, Again, stupid shit, like just retardation. So he's rather accepting, even though he's not doing a good job at it. LTG, if he sees anyone even talking about him, honestly, if he sees anyone using his footage or having his footage, he's just gonna try to take down your fucking video. Ignoring fair use law like a fucking retard. Ignoring how we're using part of his footage. Okay, if for my case, the thing I'm arguing is I have no way to market or monetize or personally profit money wise from those archives. They're for my personal use only, and that's it. So that's my thing. And then with that, I can go to this whole fair use shit. Fair use, you can use fair use. Now, the thing that's also bullshit is that this whole copyright thing, in the laws, it says you don't have to register to have copyright. If you have any sort of work out there, you can have a copyright for it, and you don't need to go into registration registration, get a watermark or any of it all that shit. It can be just verbal, and it can be considered copyright. Okay, that's kind of bullshit. That's very unfair, especially especially since fair use is getting dragged through the mud these days, most definitely. So it's not nearly as defined as this whole copyright thing, to where it very much looks very supplementary. Now YouTube, they do the worst job with this. They ignore all the evidential things, which reminds me, YouTube. I actually emailed them about actually I technically contacted them twice about I was giving them a counter notification through this YouTube help thing. And when I did that, I was okay. Well, it was kind of like a bitch session. I don't really come at them with this whole fair use thing. But I was telling them that this is bullshit, especially from NoRhythm side. Again, get him off the internet. Get him right off the internet. I'm taking his ass out. Just like how he wants to take down my fucking channel. It's only equal. It's only equal, right? A freaking Al wants to eat your ass. You have the right to fucking kill it. If you want to, because he's trying to kill your ass, right? If anyone says no to that, okay, I'm dumb. If anyone says no to that, okay, I'm gonna dump you right in Africa. See how well you do against tigers. Okay. Again, it's only fair. If you start shit, expect to get shit. Cause and effect, motherfucker. Cause and effect. Simply that. Now and then it's also you don't want to fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with me. I can do some shit. This is the internet. Anything can fucking happen. And like I told one of my friends before, all it takes is one motherfucker to fuck it up. And guess what happened? This shit happened. Two faggots. Two fucking faggots. Ruined, fucked up everything. YouTube putting the icing on the shit cake with their fucking bitch shit, their fucking dumbass shit, essentially fucking up their own job. And what's also fucked up is that I also had videos on vid.me. What did they do? Well, believe it or not, when the site went down, I still had videos up. Guess what the fuck they did? They gave me the links to downloading my videos. I'll have screen caps up for all this shit. So y'all know I ain't bullshitting. I have evidential shit. Unlike these motherfuckers. Unlike these fucking selfish ass dickheads. Again, faggots. Now, vid.me gave me much better treatment by leaps and bounds than fucking YouTube. What do people say about vid.me? It's shit. They were gonna, you know, tank. They were gonna tank. They were gonna, like, you know, go wonder. They had no way to pay themselves or the creators. Now, when it comes to YouTube, they don't give me that shit. They don't even let me know when my channel is gonna be taken down. They can't even do a good job on that. Like, that's fundamental. So they can't even give me like a service that's good on a fundamental level. Nor can they make it consistent, apparently. That's fucked up. That's poor. That's poor. You know, that's blatantly poor service. That shit also makes me dissatisfied with this whole shit, and like as well. They're giving better treatment to bad motherfuckers, like, you know, in borderline. Well, one dude, he's infamous. It's our faggot, his fucking boyfriend or something. This guy is completely in the fucking wrong. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. We're nowhere in laws, people. God. I should start my throat. Alright. Okay, let me fix myself. Alright, so again, so I have no ways to, you know, get those videos back. I have to start all the fuck over on those. Again, you fucked up there. I have no way to get those videos back. And that should have been upsetting me for the longest fucking time. And that happened last week. Now, when it happened to me the first time with that very first channel, I needed like a month to myself. It fucked me up that fucking much. So this shit is even more upsetting because I can't, like, I didn't have any time to get those videos back. And then YouTube, even if you ask them about the videos, like, I had the links to them still. Well, some of them. But even if you ask them about, you know, about the other videos that, you know, that weren't copyright struck, you know, they'll give you the finger, tell you to fuck off. And then also, like, that first counter notification, they gave me the fucking finger and said, well, fuck you. They're still fucking copyright struck, so you're out of luck, motherfucker. That's basically what they fucking said. Like, you know, they're copyright struck, there's nothing we can do. On some Phil shit, there's nothing I could do. I did absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever. Like, on some Phil shit, there's nothing I could do. That's YouTube right now. Again, absolute bullshit with this. And then guess what? And guess what's also like? I take out, okay, like after I, you know, had those videos up, right? Like I have those archive streams up on LTG side. By that time, LTG is gone too. Guess why? Anti-consumerism is anti-consumerist as fuck. Why your streams had to matter so fucking? Why they had to mean worlds to you when only your freaking the people that have any sense? I'm not talking about your fans, but any sense, only use them to make fun of your ass. And when we're talking about the internet, when you put anything on the internet, you have to expect some level of criticism. He doesn't want any of that. That's absolutely insane. That's madness. That's fucking stupid. And it's also like, when you actually thinking about it, it's also anti-consumerist because he throws fair use out the fucking window when we're talking about YouTube. A lot of people use fucking most of the, well, okay, I can't say most of the world, but a lot of people we know use fucking YouTube. So they should have, a good substantial amount of, right and leeway to do whatever they want with your video. You may not like it, you don't have to report it, but I only know that these motherfuckers, they'll report your ass. Well, guess what? I'm reporting your ass too, you fucking bitches, because like it's also like that. It's also like that other saying. Excuse me. Also like that other saying. If you don't, okay, how to go again? If you don't want, give me a sec. Okay, okay, it's not coming to me now, but basically, cause and effect. Again, cause and effect. You can't just do whatever the fuck you want on YouTube. That's for definite. That's factual. That's That's very evident. And you can't just do whatever you want on YouTube, especially treating people however the fuck you want on YouTube. Now, YouTube. Let me ask you something. LTG's gone, right? LTG's gone. And I have his archive streams up. Who the fuck is LTG? Who's gonna save him now? Or are you gonna give me the same treatment? Because my dark side videos, fucking gone. Like video. My dark side channel is gone. Then okay, well, who's dark? Well, no, it can't be who's dark side, because they acknowledge the fact that the copyright videos are, those were eliminated. And then there's also like every other video, so they're gonna treat this shit like they're gonna be very conflicted with all this because of how shit their system is. It is a very flawed system. Even fundamentally is a flawed system. They can't get their service right. They can't make it consistent. That's bad enough. Now they're like, what are we gonna do with? Because like, I know they're gonna screw up on their own fucking terms. What are we gonna do what are we gonna do with a guy that gets taken off the internet, right? And then his like archives of his streams is on this other guy's channel. We could copyright strike him, but LTG's off the internet. And like this other guy, his first two channels are off the internet. And then also, speaking of that, very first channel, right? Now, I didn't know this, but it was apparently a bad fucking idea to link your Gmail or your email in general to other channels. So if you did that option where it's like, okay, here you can create another channel, like it's a link in the settings, don't do that shit. Cause people tend to get like, if they if people deal with like copyright material, right? At some point in their YouTube lifetime, for the channel, if your channel gets taken down for copyright, guess what happens to those other channels? They get taken down too, which is absolute fucking bullshit. That makes no fucking sense. We're talking about channels that never gotten copyright struck ever. Never. That makes no fucking sense, YouTube. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? That also fucked me up. Because that makes no fucking sense. How are you going to take down the other channels that never got a copyright struck? And that's all y'all care about, right? That's all y'all care about. That makes no fucking sense, YouTube. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, this whole YouTube shit is a fucking nutcase. Especially when I heard about all these other bullshit cases, like copyright striking water. How do you copyright strike water sounds? What the? 0 cents. 0 fucking cents. So YouTube can't get the shit together. And then, like, you know, there's also their whole bias against, you know, people that don't have, you know, like a lot of subs, because nowadays, for you to even like request, like, you know, deleted videos, you need to be, you know, a partner channel. Which, as far as I know, you need to. Well, actually, well, no. There's a certain option like out there that where you need to be, you know, partnered. Well, you know, have like the 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours of watch time and shit. Like, you need all that shit. You need all that shit to, like, you know, go through before you get this option. I'll screen cap it and show it, like, if I can, but there's already that shit going on where you can't do certain things unless you have like a shit ton of subs. Like, I see that's, you know, that's problematic. And there's also, like, you know, okay, some people may be like, well, stock hurting so much, maybe you'll get demonetized. I haven't been monetized for running to around, like, I haven't been monetized for about 2 years now. I had to get a job. And then it's also like LTG shouldn't care about this because he also has a job. Also know other shit about him, like him taking steroids, him you know, only working out his arms. You know, like he's already lost girlfriends, so he's absolutely on some gay shit with the things he says. So LTG has a job, yet he's on some pay shit with his YouTube thing. Like, that's so fucked up. Like, I don't even know where to fucking start. Like, this shit's a fucking headache, man. I'm not even fucking joking. It's so stupid. It's so fucked up. So maybe unless he makes, like, you know, some other you know, channel or something, well, yeah, he deserves to get, you know, shit for this, because this is bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Especially ignoring, you know, fair use law, which I was gonna get into, but I got sidetracked heavily. Like, you know, heavily. Fair use says if your stuff is transformative, which the whole thing with my, you know, is you getting bought by the roster, that was completely transformative. Same for This Is How You Don't Plays, those were absolutely transformative. You know, I don't think the This Is How You Don't Play reveals ever got copyright struck, but is he getting bought by the roster? That's absolutely transformative. Especially now, this is another oversight on YouTube's side, on YouTube's part. Is he getting bought by the roster? Like, the footage that he looked for, that was cut. That's transformative. That's inherently like transformative. I don't care how they argue this, but that was transformative. I only used 1 match out of the 2 matches. There's that shit, and there's also the fact that now when it comes to like now when it comes to like this the archive streams, like I put they're less on the transformative side, but it's like I'm also in, like my rights for fair use for not having them, like monetize, profiting from them in any sort of way. Like I don't have links to PayPal or some shit, which no one ever uses for me. Well, it's only back when I was streaming, but that's another case. But as far as these videos, never happened. I never got a donation. Like for videos, even though I had over 1 million views on that very first channel. No one can look at that anymore. I only have one screen cap with when I was reaching. Like I was like in that screen cap, I had like 999,000 900 something views at that time, but I was way past that. That was the only time I ever got monetized, and even then, it took me in the span of like 2 years. Like this how I don't play videos. Like those gave me like a good amount of money. Like I was paid by YouTube like 2 times, which I had to be over like like the $100 threshold. I was able to get over that like relatively easily. As far as like the pay from those, like I was only getting like 50 cents a day before the channel got the Thanos treatment, where it went bye bye. There's nothing left of it now there's absolutely none left of it because all of this is hide on place Stardust. Like you can't find any of those anymore. Again, I have to start from fucking scratch. Again, it take me a long fucking time. Again, YouTube fucking up massively. Fair use, ignoring it constantly. These two assholes. NoRhythm, LTG, ignoring fair use constantly. Now YouTube, again, let me ask you, what do you do about a motherfucker that gets taken off of the internet? According to your rule sets, I hope by then you'll realize that maybe we need to make a change. Maybe we need to better our service. There are making changes as we speak, but they're not nearly as to where they should be. Not even close. So YouTube, stop fucking up before I comfort your ass. I'm gonna have that shit on a platter, like lawn dig style, prison style shit. Like YouTube, I'm gonna come for you. I'm not even joking, because this whole system is flawed as shit. Because of this shit, this is why y'all got sued. They don't tell you that shit. This whole people abusing the system for, unboxing, toy videos. People were making an absolute killing off of that. Then guess what? Like child protective laws. I forgot what it was called, but they got sued for that for a bunch of money. So they lost that money, and lost that. They lost that case. YouTube, I don't think y'all wanted to lose in our case, because this is like a massive issue. Everyone knows this one. And again, YouTube, what are you gonna do about a motherfucker that gets taken off the internet? I'm already technically taken off the internet. I'm trying to make a comeback. No one knows about my ass, but I just want to have this out. And then like, what's also fucked up is like, when it comes to me making these videos, like I think about myself first and foremost before I think about the entertainment of others. Like I had to be entertained myself first and foremost, because I don't give a shit about anyone. Like everyone fucks me every turn of my life as it is, real life or on the internet. Like I'm constantly getting people that are from the comments, those guys are absolutely fucking retards. Honestly, they know everything because of the internet. God, it's like why so many people had to be toxic? I'm already having like a fucking meltdown over here, and then these motherfuckers. We're covering, and then it's also like no one thinks about this, but they're copyrighting matches. We're to the point where we're copyrighting matches. How do you do that? That is unfathomable. We're copyrighting archive streams about games. We're copyrighting our own footage. And also ignoring fair use law. That's absolutely crazy. That is actually nuts. And then it's also like they're sharing like responsibility and trying to get into legal shit, all because, well, you use my footage without permission, even though they have no idea of how fair use works. So I'm gonna bombard YouTube with that shit because they haven't. Now, like, I've also messaged YouTube with a nerd cover, like, kind of notification with, okay, another oversight. Again, I given YouTube like a lot of law shit with this other kind of notification, but I sent it to by email to this what was it called? It was like YouTube copyright. It was like I think it was like YouTube at copyright@gmail.com. It was some shit like that. I messaged that one and gave him like a lot of law shit. Guess what they did? Like, you're right, nothing. They didn't reply. So YouTube's already trying to duck me. Now I'm gonna do like that same thing. I'm gonna hit him with that same shit, like law shit. With the kind of notification I did at first with this whole shit. Like another submission thing. Now, the way I did was structural. They gave me the guidelines for it to where, like that page said that if you don't do this properly, they're gonna ignore it. I'm doing it properly now. Still didn't let reply. What the hell, YouTube? What's going on here? Again, YouTube can't even follow their own fucking rules. They're freaking outlaws or some shit. Major fuckery is going on YouTube. And I need y'all to get this together. Or else I'm gonna keep bitching about it for one. And also come for your asses. I'm not even joking. Again, where are the and then it's also like, okay, I also get this. Like, one thing I tested was that when it came to that first video, they got struck. That first video, but let me clarify. When it came to the okay, like the Street Fighter 5 edition one, that faggot NoRhythm struck down twice, which makes no sense. For that exact same footage on that first one, I uploaded on another channel. Guess what happened? I couldn't do it. I couldn't upload on another channel because it was like a terms of service violation or something. So they negged the video basically. Like, this is like a whole fucking rabbit hole of problems. Like, it's very much deep seated problems. And that's why I keep saying that, you know, these are just fundamental problems. It's like when you think about that shit and think about how just absolutely unfair it is, it's astronomical. We're talking about videos that everyone enjoys, except these two motherfucking faggots. They want to fuck it all up. So I approve for that shit. And then also like the only things I was able to salvage from those videos is because I did something clever. Unlike these guys. I had this thing on I have this thing on my Discord channel where it's like, okay, here's like a thumbnail gallery for my this is how you know players or like my streams or whatever. And then also like that's another thing too. Like I can't get my streams back. Now I'm not nearly as mad for like streams, but it'd be very helpful if we have a way to, you know, get our videos back when the whole channel gets terminated. And we're talking about like the videos that didn't get copyright struck. Now I'm sure some of y'all are wondering this too. Like, okay, your videos got taken down. It should be big whoop, right? Like like you should have like, you know, saved the videos. Like we're talking about like big videos that are over gigs of size, and you know we're talking about like over a dozen of those. I can't save all those on like, you know, simply on my, you know, computer because for one, I'm using a Mac for all this shit. Two, I got this through scholarships, not by my own money, but scholarships. So I'm not like, you know, I'm not like, you know, most people or even the minority of people that have Macs. I'm a completely different case. So it's like this Mac that I have, I'm still trying to save up, but I can't really save up for like another computer because I'm also trying to move out this fucking house, this hellhole. And that's already fucking bad. But like this computer is already, you know, not doing so well in like the freaking storage department, to where it can't hold that many, you know, videos simply. Especially like the God of War one, that's easily over 5 gigs. Like as we speak, like my freaking computer's teetering on, you know, 10 to 15 gigs of like remaining, you know, space. And then like the other thing that, you know, I struggle on personally from a technical standpoint is my, you know, like what I use, like my video maker, iMovies. The thing that people don't know about, which well no one really talks about honestly, is that they constantly save your space, right? They constantly save your space. And it's usually when you're, you know, working on a video when they save space. Guess how big that space gets? Gigs. So at one point I had 30 gigs used just from like it was basically cached on like this like other part of on my computer, right? I have to basically what's been happening with that is that, you know, I do the videos, you know, that's fine dandy, and I see that, you know, this like catch data or whatever on like this like other, you know, destination folder that gets over 10, like, you know, 10 gigs if I work on just 2 videos or some shit. You know, like, you know, give it like a few days, it's gonna go over 5 gigs. Now we're talking about, you know, shit I've been doing for, you know, years now. Imagine how big it'd be now when I have that shit unchecked. Exactly. I would have no space, like zero space for any of this. So I have like to do like a lot of data management. Um, and then like with the shit I have when it comes to like my personal entertainment, because I had to take a break off this shit, to enjoy like my fucking life. With the amount of data I use, like bad enough that like the total like system gigs, like that's like 250 gigs being used. Okay, so it's like I have half of that because like the system itself like uses half of that data. So I have like 127 gigs. So that may sound like a lot, but it's used for other shit. Now, the thing about all this is that what I've always been trying to do is like recovered. Like all that being said, if you've been paying attention, I'm not just rambling. This shit matters. Again, the shit matters. I've always been trying to use like different ways to like recover my data. Like we're talking about like deleted shit. And guess what happens? That shit goes down south where those programs just don't work. They just don't work. At least for like the shit I'm trying to do. Like we're talking about like they should be able to find easily things that are over a gig, 2 gigs, or 5 gigs or so. Like they should be getting like all that shit. Whenever I use them, like it's one program, it constantly crashes on me, so I can't use that. So like I'm trying to like go through like this whole messaging thing with like the developers with that one, and then this other thing, like what keeps happening is that I wait for 5 hours or so for any of these programs, and they essentially get data that I already have on the computer. The fuck is that? So I literally have no way of getting, well, unless they fix their shit. Again, like it comes down to just providing like a good service. Unless they fix their shit, I have no way to get those videos back. And then guess what? Speaking of that too, what I've been using as well is Google Drives. Like I'm sure everyone's like familiar with Google Drives. Um, Even there, sometimes like I have videos on there that I'm trying to like have on there to like save up on my personal space on this computer. Now, what I tend to do there as well is that it gets so full to where I had to like start like deleting shit as well, because I also have like other data on there, and I'd rather not lose that data either. Now, once I have like the videos up on the internet, like it should be just a done deal there, right? But no YouTube. They fucked me over even from like a data management standpoint, where now I just don't have these videos. And then it's also like I empty my trash bin all the fucking time, all the time. So it's like okay, like there's also this other thing. Can't remember what it's called. It's basically like another like save space that someone actually like suggested to me. And with that one, it's like it takes a long fucking time. Even though we're talking about like 50 megabytes, hell no. Even though we're talking about 50 gigs being saved on there, it still takes a fucking long ass time to even have that shit. So like when that guy suggested that to me, I was like, well, I'm out to try it later. because like this guy isn't telling the ins and outs of what the service is for the site. So that shit's happening like to me. Like I'm in a very much oh yeah. So guess what? So guess what I haven't find. Like when it came to like my Mega Man Zero, this is site I'm playing. I also had some of that footage. So what I found out was that at the time I needed like another way to have that stored. I have that on my Google Drive. I have half of that video on my Google Drive, right? So that's like 30 minutes of footage, like about 25 to 30. So I was only able to save that all because I did not dispose of that trash bin at the time. Apparently I forgot to. So I was only lucky enough to even get this get this footage because of my own personal error apparently. And it's also I'm using like 4 accounts for G Drive. I'm not in a good position now. I'm sure some of y'all thinking like, okay, well, what about using external hard drives? About that, I had this one hard drive back in around from 2015, right? That has my class college material, right? Now the thing about that is it died on me. Guess how long it took? No longer than fucking 3 months. 3 months. And then when I got another external hard drive, 3 months gone. I couldn't connect it anymore. And every time I tried to go back to it, 0. That could happen to my videos. Like the exact same shit that's happening to me now, where I just lose the data. Now, again, uploading the videos were a very good way of me, just saving on data in general. I'm already at the point of where I have to, because I did that. What was that update called? The Kathina OS or something. That kind of flooded my computer in a few ways. That's a long story, where I can't use certain programs currently. Now I'm already at a position to where to even go back, I have to delete everything. Delete everything I currently have on this computer. So I'm gonna need another external hard drive, some shit, a thumb drive that's like a terabyte, something. You can back up all that data. That's gonna be at some other time. But yeah, I'm running into a lot of personal technical issues over here. Essentially all because of Mac. But yeah. And of course, money issues. I'm already trying to get out of this fucking house. As it take a lot of money. And no one wants to help me with that. So I'm gonna have to essentially depending on my job for all that shit. Again, LTG, fuck you, nigga. Want to make that clear. And NoRhythm, fuck you too. I'm getting you off the internet. I'm getting both of y'all off the internet. I'm not joking. Manipulating the system to the nth degree. This is ridiculous. Oversights left and right. Now I just want to talk about all that, and then my job, like they're not doing like a good job either. Like they're like essentially they think I'm fucking Sonic or something, taking on piles upon piles of fucking bags all by myself. When that's easily like a 4-man job. The fuck is that? I don't want to bust my ass like day in day out at my job, and then come back to this shit. Again, astronomical bullshit from like all fronts here. So I'm done. Like I'm already working on like Bad Bunny videos because I want to go. I want to turn into that fucking ass. Like, since this is like 12, straight up noon over here. I want to get that out of the way because like I'm trying to finish on that shit so I can upload it. And yeah, Bad Bunny, you too. I better not hear your ass or like you already got taken off of Twitch, once. And same for LTG too. Like you already got taken off of Twitch like twice. So if you like whatever shit you get, you deserve it. Karma. Yeah, massive karma baggage, man. And then one thing that this one person was trying to point out was that um they're seeing how NoRhythm and LTG were taking down my videos at the same time. So that's why he keeps saying that this is his boyfriend or something, like one of his dick sucking fans. So he's in on whatever LTG has. So guilty by association already. And then also if people if I see anyone trying to like defend any of these guys, I'm shutting it down immediately. Because it's some bullshit. Straight up. Like how are we gonna have like a guy 50,000 subs or so gets 1,000 views from streaming around that. I've seen the streams. Constantly takes down his own. Not taking him down. What I'm seeing is that he constantly privates the archive streams. What also I've been seeing is that when it comes to those streams, and when I try to upload on my channel, they already get copyright. What is it? Copyright. It's not strike. Claims. They get claims. So he's running into that shit. If I'm running into those problems, he is too. Happens for all of the streams that I had. So it's happening to him too. So he's literally fucking himself. Okay. Also, now another thing is that when my channels get deleted, what also happens here is that playlists get deleted. That also really fucking upset me. We're talking about my music playlist. my 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 saved playlist that I could use to keep track of other playthroughs for this item play. Well as my playlist for my other channel that got deleted. Um and then I had to redo that playlist as well. Now I'm very into music. I'm very into video game or anime OSTs and shit. So to see how YouTube gets irresponsible even when it comes to that, there's like, well, fuck your music channel. Well, yeah, well, that too, that did happen. Well, fuck your music playlist because your channel got terminated. Bye bye. Yeah, music playlist. We're talking about hundreds of songs. Now, I didn't think I have my music playlist to get, that extensive. But then it's like, I had to, basically remake that all over again. So, YouTube is effectively wasting my own fucking time if it's not if it's not making videos, it's relisting videos. So YouTube can't get the shit together. Again, like this is like another huge oversight. Like it just doesn't stop with these people. And then and the same for my likes list. Now, my likes list, like there, like actually used to be like lists used to be able to be public, but now these days they're privated. They used to be public around the 2014, 15. Well, let's see, earliest like 2012. Well, like around that time when that was when players could be like be public. So you could lay other likes lists from other people. Um, yeah, there just be like a way to keep track of that. Of people actually looking at that on your channel. I'd start over on that as well, and that used to be way longer than anything else. Like my original like list on my very first channel, which I made that channel back in 2010. So the channel is kind of ancient. It used to have some interesting, very old stuff on it. Now, YouTube gave it the finger and fucked the channel. That good old Thanos trans that is very familiar with. And again, guess what? I'm getting that Infinity Gauntlet too, and I'm gonna shove it right up LTG's and NoRhythm's ass. I'm that fucking tired of them fucking channels and videos on other people's shit. That's extremely intrusive. God, so stupid. And with that, I'm done. NoRhythm LTG. Your days are numbered. Both you motherfuckers. Mr. No Views, I'm out.